What is going on, everybody? A happy Wednesday to you out there. Thanks for joining us here in Northern Life. Ryan, Hunter, it's been a busy week so far. We haven't had the opportunity to kind of debrief our first Yeartown series in Hayward. What was your thoughts on Friday, Ryan?
I got to tell you, every time we're heading to Hayward, Wisconsin, and we're so glad that we got to do all those live shows at 4, 5, and 6 back on Friday. The people of Hayward are absolutely so kind and so fantastic. So we were right there. I believe we're on 2nd and Main, basically in the middle of all the action. You know, the bands were on the street too, right behind us. So it was a blast getting to meet all sorts of new people, some old old friends as well. That is too. But it was a great time. How about you?
Oh my gosh, it was such a wonderful time. The amount of people as well that just fluctuate through Hayward. I also stayed there through the weekend because I had the gig on Saturday at the lot, and just the entire weekend. Like you said, the friendliness of everybody in Hayward. Everybody's very accepting of you and loves everybody. Seems like everybody knows everyone. It's one of those small towns that's also kind of big, you know, too. You kind of have everything in there as well, and it was just a grand old time. And I know you anchored with Dan for the first time. Yeah. How was that? That was kind of fun.
It was a bro show. It was and also a big shout out to Sayla, who was all over Hayward, having multiple live reports during multiple shows. So she was everywhere all at once. But it was a lot of fun getting to anchor with Dan. I believe that was our first time ever doing it.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
that's weird. Yes.
But there, obviously, after all the shows that we did and all the people we met, it's understandable why Hayward seems to be growing.
Yes, amen to that. Sayla, you mentioned Sayla. I think she talked to everybody in the town of Hayward. She literally interviewed about 20 or 30 people. No big deal, you know.
So I believe I told Mary too. I was like, I'll have to come back to Muskie Fest when it's not work related because it looked like a lot of blasts just for folks who were visiting.
Oh, and we got to kind of go around on Saturday too and go to the different booths.
Oh,
and
nice.
So many crafts, so many food and beer options.
Yeah.
Crazy things like that. So it was just a wonderful, wonderful time the entire weekend. Kayla got ice cream like 5 times on that day. I was busy because I had to go do the gig.
Oh,
but
sure.
She's not at the gig. She's eating ice cream out in the street. I'm like, hey, how about you come watch your boyfriend, you know? And she's eating ice cream. And
she's supporting area businesses.
Exactly. She's, fiscally responsible. So thank you very much. And I got some ice cream later, and it was wonderful.
Oh, well, thank you, Hayward, for having us. I believe we're off to Ashland, Wisconsin next, which is coming up in a couple weekends.
July 22nd or something like that?
17th?
17th, that's
I think
the
so.
date,
Yeah, we'll have to ask Briggs. Well, hey, coming up on today's show, we'll bring you today's Does It Work product. We'll also have a conversation about a free Duluth concert that's coming up. And we're going to be talking about World Cup fans who are sharing their favorite things that they're finding across the U.S. as they're visiting our great country.
I feel bad because I have not really been watching too much of the World Cup, Ryan, but cool that everyone's experiencing the U.S. on our 250th anniversary.
This is part of that whole ranch thing, you know?
Yes.
Yeah,
Bringing home all the ranch, the imported ranch. Good times. Ryan, it was definitely a big weekend for you and Mary. I know you had that wedding shower down south. How did that go?
It was a lot of fun, my older sister and Mary's older sister wanted to make sure that we had kind of a big party. So here's members of my family and extended family, and me and Mary on the right. And if you could tell, I had a Hawaiian shirt with Mary's face on it. So that was also a big hit. But Mary's sister hosted us, and we also played these wonderful Survivor-themed games, which everybody was on board for. So that was a big hoot, and that was a great time too. And I guess I just wasn't fully expecting the amount of gifts and cards that we'd be getting as well. So now our entire apartment has been filled with all sorts of boxes. So we need to find more room somehow.
Totally. And is it weird, like having all the attention like on you for the whole time?
Yeah, Mary loves
weird.
it. Yeah,
I bet she does.
She does not. She does not. So, but it was really great. Just a reminder of all the wonderful people in my life as well as her life, and just a little precursor to what's going to be happening in September.
Amen. Coming up really, really quick.
I know.
I can't believe that. Did you have to make fire or anything like that?
Nobody had to make fire. They had to make fire puzzles though. So it was like in the shape of flames, and it was like a little puzzle that you had to build up. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Glad you guys had fun.
Everybody had a great time. But speaking of fire, little flames, our summer weather has been heating up. And Hunter, I just wanted to take a quick moment to provide some folks with some tips out there to stay cool.
Yeah, exactly. Because humans, right? We're crazy,
Yeah.
right? Crazy stuff, these human beings. And the reason that we feel the heat so much in the summer is because of the humidity. Of course, we say it all the time. When it's so moist in the air, our sweat is not able to evaporate and cool us off because there's too much moisture in the air. So what you need to do, of course, drink plenty of liquids. Water and milk, kind of the 2 best things to drink. Anything cold, ice cream helps.
Yeah,
Kayla, that's what she was doing. It was so hot. She's eating all the ice cream. It was perfect. Try to stay away from alcoholic beverages. There's a little water content in there, but it also works to dry you out a little. So, everything in moderation, as they say. But just take it safe out there and make sure to take plenty of breaks out of that heat, out of the sun, get into the shade, air conditioning, all that fun stuff.
Hey, on Tuesday, we're recording this on Tuesday. I know it's Wednesday now, but man, there were a lot of folks down here in Canal Park going to Park Point. And I got to tell you, it was almost cold down here in Canal Park.
It's so weird because right on top of the hill, it's like 90 degrees. You go down here and it's like, oh, thank you, Lake Superior. I love Lake Superior.
Sadly for us, we work down here at Canal Park, so it's a little harder to get to work. But
Yes.
we're here. We made it.
Amen.
Hey, over the span of summer, in order to stay cool, how about this? Kayla might be joining the Americans here, eating enough ice cream to fill 113 football stadiums. So in honor of National Ice Cream Month, which is coming up in July, actually it's July 1st, I believe, as we're partying and rocking in here. A survey of 2,000 Americans investigated all things ice cream and found that people really are crazy about it. 6 in 10 went so far to label themselves ice cream fanatics, with another 60% saying it is their all-time favorite dessert. So on average, people polled enjoy 11 scoops of ice cream every week.
Whoa!
That seems like a lot.
That's a lot of ice cream. I don't think I make it quite to that. Do you make it to 11 scoops a week?
I don't think I would make it to 11. I think maybe as a kid, probably made it to 11.
Sure.
I think my favorite thing as a kid, my mom's parents, my grandparents used to have this the tin of Hershey's chocolate syrup.
Yeah.
And so you put that chocolate syrup in your ice cream and make it got it down to a liquid.
Yes.
That was my favorite thing. I probably got to 11 scoops there.
I loved Dairy Queen as a kid. I mean,
Yeah.
and we got so many different ice cream places here too. My parents had a soft serve ice cream maker. You put scoops in there and it comes out soft serve. I mean, come on. There was no hope for me.
I think I went to a camp one time where we hand cranked ice cream, and that might have been maybe the best ice cream I've ever had.
Sounds good.
Well, stay safe out there, folks. Stay cool. And hey, still ahead, a free patriotic concert in Duluth next week. We'll talk about it next on Northern Lights.
Welcome back, folks. You can celebrate the 250th anniversary of the United States with the Duluth Symphonic Winds at their free concert. And here to talk more about the Red, White, and Winds performance is my good friend, Brian Langley. How you doing, Brian? What's going on?
Not too much. Just enjoying the summer.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's hot today that we're recording here.
It's
oh,
hot.
It is unbelievable
Yep.
outside. So, beating the heat as much as possible.
Yes,
and
sir.
you folks at home probably recognize Brian here because we went to his school. He teaches middle school and he teaches music. And me and Ryan actually conducted for his class in a blindfold. And how'd you think that went, by the way?
That was a lot of fun. You're welcome back anytime.
Yeah!
Yeah, and maybe sometime you can come and do that with the community band.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. Oh my gosh, that's a whole different caliber.
I know. Well, we'll see. They're great.
We'll see how
They're
it
great.
goes.
They're just big middle schoolers.
Sure. That aren't we all? Honestly, we're all
Aren't we
big middle
all?
schoolers.
Yeah.
Talk about what exactly this performance is and what's going to happen here with this performance.
Sure. So Monday, July 6th, we're playing outdoors at Lincoln Park. We're playing the Red, White, and Winds concert. This concert will be celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States. We'll be playing a lot of patriotic music, a lot of music by American composers. We've got some spirituals. We've got some light jazz, per se.
Ooh.
Yes, many, many marches. My favorite is the America the Beautiful that we're playing. It's just going to be an awesome concert.
And for those that have never seen this performance before, why is it so cool to be like a part of this kind of group?
Well, the thing is, this is all community members. So it's all people from Duluth, Superior, the Twin Ports area, and surrounding areas. And we all just come together every Monday, we practice together, and we put on these concerts. And they're entirely free. So it's just going to be great. We're a pretty big band. We've got anywhere from 80 to 90 people playing.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have any shortage of sound. It's just going to be a wonderful concert. So everyone should come on out.
That's so cool. And you touched on it a little bit about the community and everything like that. How important is the community when it comes to something like this and bringing everybody together?
Oh, it's so important. It's just, we need to be together right now.
Amen.
And really, we get people from all walks of life. We have 20-year-olds. We have someone in their 90s in this band. So we all just come together. It's like a big old melting pot, and we can all make music together. It's a lot of fun.
And that's what's cool about music. It's like it's the thing that everybody can agree on.
Right.
That if you don't speak the language or anything,
Yeah.
you literally everyone can connect about music. And so, what got you into music then when you first started?
Oh, boy. Well, my grandpa was a band teacher.
Okay.
Taught me how to play piano and then the trumpet. Thanks, Grandpa B. And now, here I am following in his footsteps. So it's just, I've always been sort of musical, loved the theater, loved playing in band, love singing. So that's where I am now.
And also a little history on me and Brian here, because we've known each other for a very long time. My brother Colton used to be in a band with Brian, the Lake City
Yes.
Smoking Section. That was what, 12, 13 years ago or something
Yeah,
like that?
now you're saying how old I am.
Yeah. That's okay. That's all right. But and it was just such a fun time, and so we've known
Yeah.
each other ever since then. And we did the Blues Brothers. We've talked about the Blues Brothers
Yes.
show together. And so he sings, he plays trumpet. He's absolutely amazing.
Thank
so
you.
of course, man, it's a pleasure. Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
So talk also about when it comes to this performance coming up. Is there anything else that people need to know or anything
Ooh.
like that before we go into
Yes.
this?
So it's all outdoors at Lincoln Park.
Okay.
People need to either bring a blanket or a chair, or you can just sit on the ground. It's up to you. But also, parking is a little tight there.
Sure.
So I suggest either parking and walking far, or biking, or taking the bus, get dropped off. I mean, it's a great location there at Lincoln Park too. You're just gonna have a great time.
That's super cool. And what is it that you enjoy the most about performing for the community?
Well, like you going back to what you said, it brings people together.
Yes.
You know, you're just out, you're enjoying the beautiful outdoor spaces in Duluth, which is incredible, and you get to listen to some amazing, and I mean amazing, local community musicians.
Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. And like you said, it's free, which is
Yes.
awesome. There's no excuse not to go to this thing.
Right, you gotta go.
Get on down there. It sounds awesome. And then also, because you're also a middle school teacher, of course, you
sir.
teach music, passing on what you know to the next generation. Why is that so important to you? Why do you enjoy doing that so much?
Oh my gosh. So I'm obviously a middle schooler at heart. You can just tell I have that middle school energy. I get told that.
That's why I love you, Brian.
Thank you. But also, like, to impart on those students that, you know, you can work hard, you can learn a new skill, and if you just put your mind to it, you can do just about anything.
Seriously.
And you know, it's not for music isn't for everyone, but as long as you try it and you do your best, I love seeing kids succeed.
Yes,
You know.
amen to that. That's
Yeah.
so wonderful. And going back to your Duluth Symphonic Winds, what else on the horizon do you folks have coming up in their near future?
Yeah, so we've got 2 other summer concerts coming up here. August 20th, we will be at the Downtown Library at 5:30. That'll be part of the City Sounds Library series. We're really excited about that. And then September 10th, we'll be at the Glen Sheen Mansion. Yeah, that'll be kind of fun. Kind of an evening concert, 7 p.m. We'll be playing on the back porch of the mansion itself, and the audience will be in the fountain garden area.
Oh my gosh.
Real excited about that. I know. It's gonna, I mean, it's a great summer for this
Yes.
Duluth Symphonic Winds. I'm not gonna
Awesome.
lie.
I'm super excited for you, man, and thank you
Thanks.
so much for joining us here today.
Yeah.
Wonderful time, of course, and the performance takes place on July 6th at 6 o'clock at the Renee Van Nett Pavilion in Duluth, Lincoln Park. We'll be right back after the break. Listen, when you get a sunburn, it's important to put some aloe vera on it.
It is. That's exactly what Rachel Hackbarth is doing with a new product for today's Does It Work?
During the summer, some of us can get sunburns pretty easily, like my friend Brandon Stitz.
I thought of you because we've worked together. You tend to get a little
I
burnt.
know I'm a little bit of a ginger, so anytime that I even go out and unlock the car and it might be just a little sunny out, I get burned.
He's going to see if this week's Does It Work product can help him when that does happen. It's the $16.99 Termaburn Aloe Wrap. This hospital-inspired after sun care claims to cool your skin and moisturize it by sticking to your body, kind of like an aloe vera bandage.
And to use it, you cut open the inner bag and drain the liquid. Cut to the desired size, only a few inches or feet. Oh, like a lot moist. You know what a fish feels like?
Yes.
Feel it.
Oh, well, now that you're a lake person.
Yeah.
Oh, it does feel like we got like a trout or something in here.
Yeah.
This aloe vera wrap is so slippery, it's a little hard to hold on to.
And so this is the gooey side or the aloe side. It's this long, but we're only going to cut a little tiny piece. You can kind of see that I have a little red, maybe some ginger freckles. Oh,
What's it feel like?
it feels a very cool, nice sensation. I can tell you that if I was really burning, or even if it was like on my face, this would feel really good.
And we have a lot of product to work with.
But you could do your whole body.
So what does Brandon think about this aloe vera wrap?
Well, so you think it works though?
No, I think it.
Okay.
I think that it does work.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks like fruit by the foot that you used to buy as a
Yeah.
kid. It kind of made me hungry.
Then you got to put it back in the plastic? I don't know. I feel like just the bottle of aloe vera is probably going to be fine.
Liquid, easy to rub in.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Also, got kind of a little scared when the knife came out.
Oh yeah, easy there. How about you get a smaller knife, dude?
Yeah, I'm serious. Well, hey, let's talk about the 2026 FIFA World Cup. It's brought millions of international fans to our American cities, and something unexpected is now happening off the pitch.
That's true. Ivan Rodriguez reports on why fans' reactions are going viral.
Many soccer fans traveled thousands of miles to watch the beautiful game. And yes, there have been plenty of moments of magic, but scroll social media and you'll also find tourists losing their minds over everyday American life.
Buc-ee's is like America in a box, a very, very large box. But you know, you go in there, it's very colorful. There's all these kind of gifts and all this different food and smells and stuff, and it's just fantastic.
That sense of wonder has been playing out on social media as some fans encounter parts of America for the first time. German content creator Finn Augustinelli put it simply.
In Europe, we have a lot of rather negative news about the Americans in the last 5 years, let's say that. And I think we are all enjoying like the fact that this country is so great to visit. The people are amazing, so welcoming.
Tourism expert Dr. Rachel Fu of the University of Florida says what's fueling all of this isn't just novelty, it's authenticity.
And one of the many main reasons those videos have become so viral because they present authenticity.
Dr. Fu says every viral video of a fan falling in love becomes, in her words, a marketing person for America. But perhaps the most unexpected audience for all of this is us, Americans, seeing our country reflected back through someone else's eyes.
For Americans ourselves, those videos remind us how kind we are. We should keep being kind people.
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
Love to see it. Hey, USA, I believe, playing tonight, 7 p.m.
Look out.
Go get them. We'll talk about our online show in just a few.
Welcome back, folks. Before we end today, we're going to be having a way more fun here over at northernnewsnow.com. Not more fun than here, of course.
Oh, of
but
course not.
It's just fun in general. The fun continues.
There's free ice cream over at Northern News Now. No.
There better be. Kayla's in line. She's ready to go. Oh, my gosh.
She's outside the door. Yeah.
She's right there. Hi, Kayla. Over there, of course, online, we're going to be showing you a group of people who formed a human chain to rescue someone. Plus, the authorities get a boost from the public as they chase down a suspect. I believe that's going to be Jeremy Roth, the classic.
Yeah, Jeremy
talking about
Roth,
that.
Patrick Cornell, you know, all those wonderful folks that provide us with all
Those
sorts
guys.
of extra good content. So
Yeah.
big thanks to them. But before we go today, a new friendship, not between me and Hunter, but between a dog and a fawn. It's got
Ooh.
people talking. Sherry Salvato took this video of the two animals saying hello to each other the other day at a park in Rochester, New York. And the two appeared to touch noses, and both were wagging their tails during that greeting. Salvato posted the video on Facebook with the caption, "One of the most precious things that I have ever seen."
That's like a Disney movie right there.
I know.
It's so sweet. They're both about the same size. They're like, what are you? Are you a different kind of deer? Are you a different kind of dog? I've never seen a dog
Yeah,
like
the deer's
that.
like, why don't I have a collar?
He's so fluffy. How are you so fluffy?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's pretty cute. So I'm glad that was caught on camera.
Very, very, very sweet for sure. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We love you all so much.
We certainly do. We'll catch you tomorrow, and we'll catch you online at northernnewsnow.com. Have a great Wednesday.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.